Welcome. Today we are going to do a reading on what's blocking you, what is keeping you from your next stage of the journey that you know you're supposed to take, or what's keeping you from knowing the journey that you're supposed to take. Pile number 1, Spirit of Place, turquoise and copper earrings. Pile number 2, compass, or the ruby and brass earrings. Or pile number 3, heal the ouch, or the peach and moonstone earrings. If you like these earrings, these are handmade by me, and I sell them at urbanamulets.com. I'm still kind of a new channel, so I don't know if they'll let me put the link in the description box, but I'll put the wording down there. So feel free to visit the website if you see anything that you like. Alrighty, let's get to it. Let's start with pile number 1, the Spirit of the Place and the compass. And sorry if I'm so loud. I'm working on trying to watch all the loud sounds. I'm still kind of new at this, so sometimes I bang around, but I'm trying to be mindful of how loud it is for people. So to get started, pile number 1, the Spirit of Place. To me, this card has to do with the energy of the environment that you may be in. Some environments help us to thrive, and some environments don't. And I'm gonna look in the book on this one just to make sure I give you the best description of this card that I can, so that I don't miss anything. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. So it looks like whatever's going on, the next stage of your journey is in your journey. Maybe you feel like it's somewhere other than where you're supposed to be or where you are right now, but it's looking like it's right where you are, and maybe you're missing it. So maybe you just need to go within, look around, and just really take note of your circumstances and make sure you're not missing what's right in front of your nose. Transformation is beautiful, butterfly spirit. And look, those are leaves, but they almost look, oh, there's a butterfly. I knew I wasn't crazy. So right under her eye is a butterfly. It's like a butterfly is part of her eyelashes or her face. And next you have transformation is beautiful, butterfly spirit. It's time for you to it's time to move. It's time to do something different, to be different. Probably who you always were and are. Maybe it's a side of you that's just now ready to come out, or side of you that has grown enough to be a valid part of you that you've grown into, or maybe that you always were and it just wasn't safe to show that side, but it's ready now and it's beautiful. Look how pretty those cards are. So it says, butterfly spirit, transformation is beautiful. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when the butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself so seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracles your soul wants to experience through you. So, yeah, if you have fun, your journey is going to reveal itself. Is basically what's saying. And you're in the right space. You just got to let go and do you and be creative and be wonderful and be playful and have fun and enjoy your life, baby. And then everything will reveal itself. Distant thunder, clear the air. So there's something that has happened or sounds like it's happening, but it's not near you. It's distant and it's clearing the air. It serves a purpose. There's a storm somewhere nearby, but it doesn't look like it's your storm. But it's clearing the air. It may rattle you and keep you from, or try to keep you from being loving and playful. May keep you in worry. Try to let that go. Don't let that go. It's far away. It's distant. It's not near you. And even thunder and lightning and storms serve a purpose. They clear everything out. So don't worry about it. Enjoy your life. The seas, have compassion. There may be I'm gonna say there may be people that go through things around you, and it's not that you don't feel for them. You still got to stay in your loving energy, but you still can have compassion for people who may have a hard time being in the energy that they are in. And have compassion for you too. Yeah, these dragons are calling you to open your heart to the kindness of compassion and the high frequency of love, to let the abundance of feeling heal yourself and others in a blessing. Unconditional love, emotional energy, and love of humanity. Yeah, so you got all of that in you. Now's the time to let it out. I know this society hasn't necessarily been very kind to people who are extremely loving and compassionate, but that's in the distance. This is a new day. It's time to be the loving, beautiful self that you are and that you want to be. So this card says make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So yes, everything that you are is by design. And I know you've probably been through it in this society, because being sweet and loving and compassionate is not exactly rewarded. But not in the past, in the distant thunder, but it is now. And so, yeah, it's time. It's time to let that side of you show and enjoy your life. So fertility, Ostara, it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Yeah, this is a great reading. This is a reading that I would want. It's actually similar to some I've gotten. Yeah. Mawu Lisa, cosmic power. So you got the galaxy, the universe, the earth, everything behind you is rooting for you. You're not doing this just for you, and you're not doing this alone. You're doing this because it's time, and it's what you were sent here to do and to be, and you are supported in that. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to know this, baby. The world is waiting on you. Rise up into your magnificence. Love and accept yourself to fully unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. My power shines forth from within. That's your affirmation. Yeah, we waiting on you, honey. Whoever you are, all of you who resonate with this, we waiting on you. We're looking for you. We all need you to do exactly what it is you need to do. Look, there we go. Community. You got support. We looking for you. We waiting on you. I just said that. You're supported in this. It may seem, I know the world is going through some times right now, some transitions of its own, and they're not necessarily happy ones. There are a lot of people right now who are all over the place. They're protesting, they're upset, they're mad about who they voted for. They've been lied to, and they're upset about that. Their jobs are changing, or their lifestyles have changed. They no longer have the incomes that they used to have, the lives that they used to have, or they no longer see the life that they thought they were planning for and living. I understand all of that. And so I understand you have compassion for them, and you might even feel a little guilty about enjoying your life and having such a blessing on your life. But we need you to do that. We need who you are. We need your creative, loving, playful self. We need you to get off by yourself sometimes, because we need to remember. The earth needs to remember. The people who live here who having a hard time need to remember. They're going to need to know the next step when they come out of what they're going through. They're going to need the people who were supposed to pave the way with love and light to be doing so now, so it can be ready for by the time that they're ready to experience that, or the next batch. They need the leaders to go forth in that love and light. And if you chose this reading, you appear to be one of those leaders, and we need you now. The whole community needs you. There is a lot of power in what you do, and it may not seem like it to you, but to us it is. And there are people out here who are doing it too. Look for those. You got a community. You're not alone. You just kind of got, probably when you start to be whatever this is, transformation that you're going to go through, you're going to find your people. You're supported now, even though you don't feel like it. A lot of the support may come from the unseen right now. You got cosmic power behind you. And so sometimes when you just don't have anybody, talk to the air, baby. Do it by yourself. Don't talk to people, don't talk in front of other people. They may not know who you're talking to. Or put a headphone in and they think you're on the phone, whatever. But talk. You're not alone. Do what you got to do to make it until you can make it to your community. Do what you got to do to be your loving, most beautiful self until then. Alrighty, I love you. I think we did what that needed to do. I think we got that message out. So I hope this helps you. I want to hang with you, whoever you are. You look like my type of energy. Yeah. That's what's got me on here now, talking to y'all. I haven't talked to people like this since high school, when I was writing poetry, getting back to my inner child. So yeah, I understand, I get it. I love you. I wish you the best. And yeah, I hope to hear from you soon. If you like these earrings, check them out on my website, urbanamulets.com. And until then, be your most beautiful, loving self. Yeah. Wish you the best. So if you chose pile number 2, you chose the compass. This is your reading. Or the ruby and brass little cutesy earrings. They're about the size of the ones that I have in my ear. All of them are. They're a lot of fun. Again, if you like those, it's a fun way to wear your crystals. I like crystal hoops myself. You can find them on urbanamulets.com. I hand make them myself. So yeah, let's get to it. So when I look at the compass, it seems like you would be looking for the way to go. You know you gotta go. You just don't know quite where. And let's look at the book, just so I can make sure I'm giving you all the cool information that I can. Ignore my stuff. I'm dropping stuff. I knew I should have looked at the book. So it says, as long as you orient your compass to true north, the direction of your higher power, you will never be lost. You are entering uncharted territories right now and can expect wonderful new experiences. To stay on the highest path of your destiny, you will need to keep your compass pointed to true north. Only spirit or a higher power can serve this function. Money, property, prestige, romance, or other material achievements cannot help you to find your true path. They are simply things you may experience along the journey. Know that spirit is working in your life, so even if you feel lost temporarily, it will be easy to find your way. Have faith and trust, for your compass, with spirit as your true north, will ensure that you will never be lost, even on a starless night when all seems dark. That is so lovely. Okay, so yeah, you just, I would recommend praying, touching base. If you dabble in pulling cards, pull you a few cards so you can make sure you're hearing correctly, get confirmations. Sometimes they'll come through other people who'll say exactly what you need to hear, even though they don't know necessarily what purpose it serves for you. They're talking about something else. Outer spirit, you are never alone. So spirit definitely wants you to know that it is here. Your compass, spirit is guiding your way right now. You won't know which way to go, but you are not alone. It may feel like you are. You may feel lost and all over the place, but you are not lost, baby. You are not alone. You are very well loved and protected and guided. You have sacred wisdom. This card is beautiful. It doesn't get more, it doesn't hit home more than sacred wisdom. Like you will be given information that you wouldn't otherwise know. You couldn't know, possibly know, just as a regular being. You are guided, and not only that, you are being made privy to things that a lot of people won't know or understand. So don't necessarily look for understanding outside of spirit right now, unless they tell you to. There's nothing wrong with you. Although if you mess around and make the mistake of trying to, again, look for understanding in other people right now, they may try to make you feel like there's something wrong with you, but there is nothing wrong with you. Spirit is guiding you right now. And by spirit, that means God, that means whatever you pray to, ancestors, whatever it is that your spirit guides, whatever it is that you trust to guide you in this moment, they are doing so. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. They're taking you on the journey, and you will get there. You will make it, and it will be very beautiful. There is a castle at the end of that journey. It may be a castle in reality, but you will feel like it's a castle wherever you're going. It'll be home sweet home for you. Yeah. It's probably scary. But if you trust them, you're going to something great, a great place for you. Denial. Be careful. Your mind may try to make you convinced that you're making all this up. Nobody sees it or understands it but you. I'm going to read the book just to make sure that there's nothing in there, or to see if there's something in there that may be more helpful than that. But just make sure you don't talk yourself out of this journey. It looks to be a great journey. Sometimes we start out gung-ho and then we're like, oh no, did I make all that up? That can't be right. It's right. Let's see. This is a warning card to come alive and feel again. It is time to ask honestly of yourself what you are afraid to heal and what behaviors are keeping you from facing your true feelings. Now is the time to come out of the trance that keeps you in denial and leads to your death. Show courage and drop your inner shield so that you may listen to the essential messages your heart must tell you. Y'all, your life may depend on this. This may be that serious. Either you do this and you listen and you do what it is your spirit, your heart is telling you to do, or it might not end well. And I hate to say that. It's just that this looks like a drastic wake-up call. And this, where they're taking you, is much more beautiful than this. What you get if you don't go. And I don't know what they're telling you, but you want to listen to, and you want to go. You're not making it up. It's important. There have been many times in my life where I thought that I was making something up. I wasn't. It turned out to be exactly right. And there were times where I didn't listen and I knew what to do, and it seemed like the most oddest advice, but I didn't do it and I regretted it. And this you don't want to regret. A new dawn. The worst is behind you and positive new experiences on the horizon. Baby, go. Heal it. Go. Go with spirit. Whatever it is you're staying for, whatever it is you're used to, your comfort zone, it doesn't support you anymore. It's we are thankful for the things that were, the people that were, the places that were, but once their time is up, their time is up. And everything that is good is ahead. It's ahead of you. It's not behind you. So you want to definitely move forward. So this card is, now I'm probably going to butcher this, Una. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Yeah, so do your best, but don't stay. Don't trick yourself into, so there's a fine line between taking it easy and staying where you are. Maybe make a plan or a schedule to, at the very least, touch base with your spirit every day, however you do. Seek guidance on what it is your next step should be, or make a plan in your planner, journal, and try to make sure you're moving forward. It doesn't mean try to do everything in one day or even 1 week or 1 month, but try to add some steps in. If you need to eat healthier, which I'm working on, try to add some more healthy vegetables, maybe some exercises, nothing that'll land you in the hospital, hopefully, but yeah, you're not going to do it all in one day, but you do want to walk in that direction at least. an awakening. Yemaya. So it looks like as you go, you will begin to understand the journey. It's one of those journeys where you got to start walking, and then you'll understand why as you start moving forward and getting closer to your destination. Sometimes you know before you go, but with this you'll learn, looks like along the way and when you get there, why it's so important. And it may be one of those things, once you get to the other side of your life, then you'll understand why you had to go. But right now they want you to, I had a saying I used to give to my kids, and I still do sometimes. And it said, listen to me now, believe me later on. That's what these cards are saying. Listen to spirit now and believe it later on. Once you get there, you'll understand. You'll be awakened to what it was that you had to go for, and even what it was that you left. And how much better it is. She's birthing a new life. So whatever it is going to heal, and not just heal, it's going to be new. It's going to be brand new. Babies are, unless you have complications, for the most part, without complications, babies are beautiful for both the mother's body and for the baby. Being new, I never felt healthier than when I was pregnant. I felt super healthy. My fingernails grew, my hair grew like crazy. I was taking all those vitamins and taking care of myself, and my skin was glowing. You will be awakened and birthing your new life. So I hope that helps. And I was just sitting here thinking, like the stone, the crystal that we picked for your reading was ruby, and I remember ruby being the stone, the ruby slippers that Dorothy clacked together to try to find her way home. And so this new place may not feel like home, but it's your new home. So yeah, all of that kind of ties together. So I love you. I wish you the best on your journey. I'll be back if you need any more guidance, and I wish you the best. All right, so pile number 3, heal the ouch. I think there was some healing in pile number 2, but this one is specifically appears to be about healing. When this card comes up, it's just like you can't put it off anymore. You gotta do that work to get it together to heal. And so this was the card for pile number 3, or the peach moonstone earrings. They're peach and sterling silver. I don't know if you can see those. They're so cute. They're about the size of the ones that I have in my ear here. And so let's get into it. I'm going to read from the book just to make sure that I don't miss anything that you might need to know. This is a great time for soothing of the heart, body, soul, and mind, as this card indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life right now. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, you will be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. However, the message may be that you are called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth. Perhaps you'll switch to a cruelty-free diet, eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on sacred earth and all of life, and to commit to the healing path. The healing the ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Alrighty, so yeah. Put this cup out of the way. Okay, let's see if we can get some more information about unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So with this card, where you're at, you might be out of your comfort zone. You may be having to do things that you haven't had to do before, especially with healing, because healing requires you to do things that you may not be familiar with a lot of the time. Because if you were, you probably wouldn't need healing. And so usually when I need healing, that's when I learn new things I haven't tried, because old things may not be working anymore. But it's okay. It just doesn't feel comfortable, but that doesn't mean that it's not good. Let me make sure there's nothing in here that can help. Yeah, you are exactly where you need to be, even if you are not consciously aware of it. Even if you don't have all the answers, keep going forward with your heart open. If you can't see clearly ahead and don't know where you're headed, keep moving forward. Do what feels right, even if your brain doesn't agree. Your heart always knows. Instead of dismay, because you are in unknown territory, celebrate that you're expanding and growing by leaps and bounds. You may be, this is similar to pile number 2. You may have had a hard time choosing between this one and pile number 2. They seem very related. We'll keep going. But you may want to listen to pile number 2 if you haven't, when you finish this one. So, mouse spirit, tend to the small things. With this, I'll say this society teaches us that there are big jobs and small jobs and big things in our lives and small things in our lives. But this is asking you to take a look at things that maybe you think are not as important as they might be. I'm not for sure what they are. Maybe things that you think aren't a big deal might be. Put it this way, there were people trying to do surgery without washing their hands and wondering why people were dying. And while surgery, I would assume, is the hardest piece of the equation, and washing your hands is the easiest, it was the not washing of the hands that was actually causing people to die. So all of that smart stuff you put on top of something small that you're missing, it failed. It'll always fail. So make sure that you're not learning how to do surgery without washing your hands. And I know that, you know, I'm trying to use that as an example to try to bring home my point. Yeah. Try to look at everything as not such a small thing, but as important. I want to say that was the ancient Egyptians. They even thought that using the bathroom was a godly experience. It's kind of like that idea. You got this card, Earth card, and it's dealing with works. And she's looking like chakras. She's dancing. She's got all the colors. Let me look her up, because I'm not really familiar with this card. See what it's trying to tell us. A woman dances in balance and beauty, all aspects of her being united and focused. Her thoughts, feelings, and movements are in dynamic equilibrium, a force to be reckoned with. She is complete. She is the complete sacred circuit of heart, mind, and physical body. So she's got her mind and her body and her heart in alignment. Her grace and strength exemplify the ease of carrying power in the world and doing the work she came here to do with influence. The Lady of Works dances into your cards to reflect your unified strength of expression. The hard work you have done on all levels is making an impact. The triad aspects of your being, mental, physical, and emotional, are balanced and powerful. Your works on earth are making a difference. Let this image help keep you on your unified track as you continue to move ahead towards your goals. Yeah, so it's looking like you're doing big things and everything's working well. But the thing you may need to heal is the small things. Because here, she's got everything in balance. From her mind, her body, and her spirit. Nothing is considered small, and they're all needed for her to do her work. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So I know we've been talking about small and big, and it keeps showing up. So tend to the small things. At the same time, there are no small things, baby. You're doing big things. When it comes to what you're doing, you got to believe it so it can come to pass. Make sure you believe in what you're doing and that it is a big deal and you are a big deal, and there is no small thing. So tend to everything you can. Try to get in alignment. Try to make sure that what you may be putting off, you think it's not a big deal. Go try to think about what those things might be and deal with them first. That's what I do. Usually things that I think I put off, I've learned to identify those things and then tackle them, because they may not be things that I prefer to do, but they need to be done. Infinite supply. You are supplied for your today and all of your tomorrows. Her name is Sedna. This is a goddess card named Sedna. So this looks like Spirit's wanting to let you know that it's going to be okay. I know it's hard to dream big if you don't necessarily see the bigness around you. Sometimes you don't. It's hard to dream it until you already see it. But in order to see it, you got to dream it. So dream as if you have an unlimited supply. Think about it. Imagine and plan as if everything you need is going to come to you. That's what they're saying. And sometimes you have to do that ahead of time so they can bring what you need to you. So don't think it's like a fruitless effort. It's not. They're asking you what you need. Spirit is asking you what you need. And saying that you will be supplied. You will have everything you need. It may come in divine timing. Ask me how I know, because I get a lot of things in divine timing. And it's frustrating, but it's okay, because they know that's how to give. Because if they give me too much stuff, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do what I'm supposed to do. So I understand it. Sometimes you have to go along, and then they'll give you things after you meet certain milestones. But that doesn't mean that they won't come. They will come, even if they don't come when you think they should. They will come. You're getting it right when you need it. Creativity in the Seven Sisters. So these are related, and the Seven Sisters, see all those colors? They remind me of chakras, and we always talk about 7 chakras. Sometimes they say they're more than 7, but the number one way chakras are spoken of is 7. The Pleiades, I think they're 7 sisters, I think is the other name for them. The Northern Lights. Look at all those lights on her. She only is showing the main 3 divisions of chakras, but there's 7 chakras, and they're all in alignment. And so they're saying, kind of don't leave nothing out. Be creative. Be in alignment. Your mind, your body, your spirit. And do what it is that you know to do. There's something that you can create that maybe nobody else knows how to create. And don't think that it's not important. Dream big. We need it. The whole earth needs it. We're waiting on you. You are exactly where you need to be. You will be supplied. Tend to the small things. There are no small things, because you're doing big things, baby. Be creative. Have fun. And try to enjoy it as much as you can. And look at the chakras again. Affirmation. So this is what you need to do to stay in alignment, to help you dream big. you need to say affirmations. Affirmations that remind you of who you are, how you are supplied, how important you are. This is yet another chakra card. 7 sisters, all the colors, 7 colors of the chakras. Affirmations, chakras, alignment, works, alignment, chakras. It's very important for you to stay together. We need whatever it is you got to offer, we need it. And it's very important for you to stay believing in yourself and on path as much as possible. Affirmations is your cheat code to keep you on task and in alignment. And the affirmation mentioned here is, I am the light divine, I am will, and I am fixed design. Powerful intentions will manifest now. Be positive. That's not the affirmation, but it's just a description. We can change our perceptions by creating positive word sequences to alter our belief systems. The power of the I am presence has the potential to shift, awaken, and align our soul's blueprint to our physical being. The I am presence is the higher aspect of ourself that connects directly to God. Invoking the I am presence connects us with God, the universe, and our higher self. Using in other realms of consciousness, using the I am presence gives your affirmations powerful. I am strengthens your psyche on a conscious and subconscious level, creating power and intent with every statement. Previously, you may have tried using affirmations but lost motivation due to a lack of results. The key to success is to consciously remove words with negative connotations. True affirmations are spoken with belief in your heart's core, with no doubt placed upon their words. Right now, your higher self is asking you to become serious about your intentions. To create a positive and open mindset, perseverance, will, and patience is required. Like the caterpillar, transformation takes time if you want long-lasting results. Acknowledge any thoughts, feelings, and possible resistance to positive statements. If you are in a state of conflict, ask yourself questions about why you feel this way and how you can cooperate to achieve the best outcome. Creating conversations with the self in this way supports deep change and resolution to past patterns and behaviors. Invoke the I am presence in all your affirmations to solidify and anchor the change and transformation you desire. Using affirmations daily can improve your well-being. So, 2 things. This reading may also relate to pile number 1. All these readings may be related. And number 2, some I am worthy. I am capable of doing big things. I dream and I get it. I am a big dreamer. I am creative. I am successful. I am exactly where I need to be. I am healed. I am loved. I am supported. I am an overcomer. I am everything I need to be. Just think of all the I am statements you can say to keep you in this thing. I love you. I think we got everything out. I'll be back soon if you need me. I'm here with you, and see you soon.